Have you had a near-death experience before?
I was working in Thailand and I bumped across two very good friends. One is a South African, the other one is from the UK, and they were a couple. And I said, hey, let's go backpacking together. I love backpacking. I think backpacking is something everyone should do because you have so much more adventures. They said, yeah, great, great. So we did a crazy journey all the way from Bangkok, crossing the border, all the way to Siem Reap because we wanted to see Angkor Wat. We decided to go into a guest house to get the whole experience. It was in the peak of summer. We went into the guest house on a budget, so we got the cheapest room possible. That was the biggest mistake because it was hot like an oven. I could barely sleep that night. The next day, we woke up 3 o'clock in the morning just to go out there to see Angkor Wat, to catch the sunrise. And we informed the guest house people we want to move the room, which has an aircon. We went the whole day out, and by the time I reached back home, it was 7 o'clock at night. And we were expecting to get our room changed, and they didn't. Somehow it was a misinterpretation of things, and they didn't give us a new room, and they wanted to charge us for the room that we had because it was already 7 at night. But we started to argue and fight, and I'm Asian, so I tend to not push it. But Ang Moh lah, so they banged the table, say, I insist, I want a refund, you guys are horrible, I want to check out right now. Things started to get really very hot until the owner came over. And it was this short guy, half dressed. You could see he was big, built up. He was like, what do you want? My friend was banging the table away. The owner was so pissed off that he started to tell all his workers to come in, close the gate, and handle us. I was like, oh shit, what's happening right now? I realized we were the only guests around at that time. There was about 6 guys surrounding us plus the owner himself. My idiotic friend was still screaming his lungs out with this guy. My heart was beating. I was like, oh my God, I have no signal on my phone. There's no Google time. It was like one of those classic phones. We don't have a signal. Nobody knows where you are in this foreign country. And this is the highest pinnacle point where a friend leans over to me and said, I can take the 3 guys on the left. You will take the 2 guys on the right. And I was looking to him, what the fuck? This is something that I'm not going to do. There was 3 guys holding beer bottles with the ends up. Like they were gonna smash the table and start to come after us. If I die in this foreign country, I swear, no one would find a body for the next 20, 30 years. What happened was that his girlfriend started to break down and cry. The owner started to back down, started to call his man to stop everything. The wife came out, scolded husband, and the whole situation got diffused. We even got invited to dinner with them with an apology and ended up with our room with an aircon as well. So it was the greatest end I've ever had, but I can tell you at that one point in time, I thought that was the end of me.